It's Week 18 of the National Football League, and we'll see Nick Bolton, who's now up to 60 tackles after last week's game. It's the Cardinals and the Niners, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. The regular season ends here. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Long road to get here, but now we are here. The season finale. Playoffs begin next Saturday, so it's time for one last regular season kickoff.
In Week 18, it could just be so tricky, can't it, Mike? I mean, on one side, you got teams that have the playoffs wrapped up. So Week 18, it's a chance potentially to rest some starters or maybe get them out of the game early and get geared up for next week and the start of the playoffs. You got some teams that are fighting for their lives. They need to win Week 18 or else their season's going to end.
It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Glendale. Jamal Agnew now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by the veteran, Harrison Smith. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Agnew on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense and running back Saquon Barkley heading back on the field. As we give you a look at the league's leaders in receiving touchdowns, you can see he's second best among NFL running backs at this point in the year. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Call it a gain of 13. It's an Arizona first down. They'll go play action with Stroud. Got a man downfield. It's Devontae. A pickup of 21 on that connection. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that.
Now, Kyle Shanahan not happy with that last call, and he's going to put out that red challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. There he goes, inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. Smith and Jigba has it on that out route. And they'll mark him out at the 8, but it is enough to set up first and goal. Here's Stroud. This one caught at the 4.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Arizona. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cardinals will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown in time for the kickoff. Marcus Jones now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. They are led by their quarterback, the future Hall of Famer Aaron Rodgers.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Rodgers. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better field for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Watkins motioning over. They'll run. It's Kamara. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by J-Ron Curse. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
The Cardinals offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. And this is where we stand. Final weekend of the regular season is upon us, and he's into the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Cardinals. A terrific play all the way around. finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Cardinals will move out to a 14-7 lead. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Jones now on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. He'll take a shot for Watson. And he will go all the way. Christian Watson, touchdown San Francisco. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Agnew on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
At the 35-yard line.
Now, Stroud. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. To throw, it's Stroud. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Stroud to throw. Open man, that's Adams. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. From a little closer, here's 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. And this time, he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Arizona. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. On is Koo for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Cardinals have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. On the return is Dylan Laube. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The 49ers offense ready to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Rodgers to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Cards offense and their running back set to go once more. And he has made his presence felt in the ground game already in this first quarter. And they might very well lean on him the next 3 quarters, too. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the first quarter, they've done just that.
On play action, Stroud. He'll find his tight end. That's Troutman.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. To throw is Stroud. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They put Adams in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Kalijah Cansey in on the stop.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Got it with Smith and Jigba. Not just a 1st down, but reception number 70 on the season.
No, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the 1st down. If you decide to air it out, everything's short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 49ers 17-yard line.
1 quarter in the books. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Second down and 8. Stroud. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Stroud. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. Throwing is Stroud. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up second and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll run with Barkley. And he'll go down back at the 4. Third and goal.
It's third and goal.
Stroud going to set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Koo's kick is good. And the Cardinals going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The 49ers offense and Puka Nacua getting set for this next possession. And he's right there in contention for the most receiving yards by a wideout this year, currently ranked 2nd in the NFL. Rodgers on first down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
Third and long. They'll run a draw now. It's Kamara. Here's Ryan Wright now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. This brought him out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Cardinals offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now Stroud. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Back to throw. Stroud. There's that man again. Another catch. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Stroud. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Niners offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the gun, Rodgers. That one is caught by Quez Watkins. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, San Francisco.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Rodgers now. This one complete to Watkins. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and long. Rodgers out quickly to Nakua.
Well, let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
The home team's offense, and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Micah Parsons on the tackle. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Niners offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. To throw, it's Rodgers. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A first down throw from Rodgers. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, 41.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake filled first half continues. That's on the former 5th overall pick, Brandon Scherf. Halftime here on this final weekend of the NFL regular season as we send you to Orlando to check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start our tour out in the city of Angels, Los Angeles, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. James Conner, a touchdown run in the victory. From there, we head eastward to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Jacksonville Jaguars. Kareem Hunt, a touchdown run in the victory. Finally, we'll save the biggest for last as we head to AT&T Stadium to see what's happening with the Cowboys at home in Arlington. And they were losers in that ball game as they fall to the visiting Washington Commanders. Jordan Love leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. We just watched a very good first half out of the Ohio State man, C.J. Stroud. He came out of the gate smoking hot with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes to help steer his guys towards this halftime lead. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football.
Set
and
to
you have to
commence.
think, the team whose defense shows up in the
here
second
on
half
EA Sports
is going to be the one who walks out of here
Jones now
with a
on the
victory.
return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. 49ers offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Rodgers. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Here now, 3rd and 5. On play action, Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. To throw is Stroud. That'll be taken in by Barkley. 14 on the pickup. It's an Arizona 1st down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard.
Second and 1 at the 39-yard line.
A run with Barkley.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Cardinals. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Makes the score Cardinals 31, 49ers 14.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Laube now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Niners offense make their way out to take over once more. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Throwing Rodgers to the left side in the hands of Watson.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Rodgers to throw. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. The 49ers out for the punt. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Brings us 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get this close to the 1st down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. Yeah.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And not a lot there. Only up to about the 41.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 2. Brings us 2nd and 8.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
They put Adams in motion. From the gun, here's Stroud. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. Off-balance throw. It's complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dive.
And he's got another one. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Arizona. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season. And making a hat trick, that is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. The motion man is Nakua. On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, Rodgers. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch, stays in bounds, and he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
Gain of 16 yards. And the 49ers first down.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, 49ers. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year. And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for 2. Here's a toss to the right for Kamara. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain.
I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn it around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. And as we go through the highlights, no shortage of touchdowns today. 3 trips to the end zone in this one. The combination, the power, the speed, everything on display, and the defense has seen it all. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Smith and Jigba left side, he's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At the 35-yard line.
Out quickly, and it's Adams.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Throwing is Stroud. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That one complete to Watson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Rodgers on first down. This one complete to Watkins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they...
He is in. Touchdown, San Francisco. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the 49ers are able to cut into the deficit. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. The veteran Harrison Smith around the ball like he's been most of his career. The Cardinals line up for a punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. A fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Niners offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9, just a yard short of that first down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He's got his big target. That's Johnson. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, 49ers.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the two needed needs to be fast because you need every possession you can here late in the fourth quarter.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Rodgers. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Cardinals are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The Cardinals offense and Devontae Adams heading back onto the field. And right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw, Stroud. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
All right, now, what can the Niners do as they face a big 2-point conversion here? That is incomplete, and the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally, the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And this will be a Cardinals first down. He'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
A short throw caught by Kincaid. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. On second down, Stroud. That one knocked away and incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. Third down coming up. To throw is Stroud. He'll try to run for it. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
This is the point in the game, Mike, where on third down, you have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the first down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll run the draw with Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple-possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
That's a dozen. Catch number 12 and a first down. Here's Stroud. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Niners' 20-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Stroud going to set up to throw. He's got his tight end, Kincaid. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here's Stroud. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Cardinals. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Jones now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Rodgers. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. There's that man again, another catch. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment, uplifting for them, big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense, you get yourself an easy touchdown, all of a sudden your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Laube now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The 49ers offense and receiver Christian Watson set to go once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Play action now with Rodgers. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Rodgers going up top again. That's taken in. And he's going to have the 49ers first down by a good 3 yards as they get the conversion on 4th and 5. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He's across midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Again, it's Rodgers. To the outside, complete to Johnson.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's got it at the 7. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Makes the score Cardinals 52, 49ers 40.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. And the defense has it.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
The Cardinals offense and running back Saquon Barkley heading back on the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. The Niners will use their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Youngway Koo on for the field goal. A 57-yard attempt.
Koo's kick is good. And the Cardinals add on to their lead. So it's a win for the Cardinals. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win here in the desert for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.